footprint was right there. The razor for the boat was right there. And we measured it with our fingers. My index finger was exactly 3 inches long. And I'd say roughly around 9 inches. But we didn't have a camera. And so, nothing else. So I said, maybe it might be something else. Maybe we might have footprint. We like the bear footprint.
No, that's hard to tell. That's just real heavy and real fragile.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really do. You know, just like you come up and caught both of them things with owls. You know, and even my daddy said, that ain't no owl, you know. And,
yeah.
And it sounded like a game hen squawking. Trying to squawk, but she sounded like she was being choked. But I don't know if that was a juvenile or what. But
doing an owl sound?
You know, the last one you sent me, but the one squawking, then the other one went to hoot like an owl. But see, that son done about went in gorilla mode.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, there ain't no owl hoot like that unless he got a whole bag of mess somewhere. Cause they just don't do that. They'll say, ooh, 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 ooh. You hear them like that? Right. No kind of like.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I just the turkey's gobbling in the mornings, man. I tell you what, though, I noticed the deer have moved out of here real quick. They on that other side over yonder. That guy drugged that road before the rain, and I seen a few deer tracks, and after the rain we had, there might have been 5 or 6 different deer out there. That was it. Most all it was doe and yearlings, and these acres laying on the ground, and they quit working all these scrapes. I mean, but over yonder, man, they eating up over there. They seem like all the game blues the deer have from here to over yonder.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, man, I walked in here for a week, and I've seen deer every day when I was walking down through here, jumping them up and sitting them up there and stuff. They're good enough coon hunting. Y'all boys ever been coon hunting?
No, I ain't never went coon hunting.
Y'all want to go sometime?
Oh,
yeah, I'd love to go.
Don't never go on full moon night, because that's possum night. Every time we're on full moon, we always shoot a possum.
What time is that? You got to... Oh, no, I got my...
I didn't bring my wallet. Well, I thought that trail cam picture you got pretty wicked. What do you think part of...
I don't know.
Was that a part of a leg that,
my boy,
or what?
My boy said it was me. And I said, Dakota, I didn't even come down here that day. I went behind our house and put up a camera because the buck, there's a tree line behind our house, and the buck was rubbing big old trees, you know, about the size of this one. And I said, but my pants are real gray camouflage, and my upper part is red and brown and dark like black. But even Sherry said, "Them's not my pants." I said, "There ain't no way." Cause
it looks like it's skin. It looks like the skin got ripped off.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a streak. That's what I was saying. I said, "Dakota," he
like
said,
it ran through some barbed wire.
Everybody else I showed it to, and as far as my family, that's the only one I showed it to. My uncle there, my mama, and all. And they said, "There ain't nobody." Cause see, the ghillie suit I wear, it's got gray pants and it's got like brown leaves and a black background, some limb stuff cutting through it. It's not the same. These down here is real light color. That sun gun was the same color all the way up and down. Was it in your opinion?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And then it was 18 minutes later, I was up there way over yonder on that tree line, which is about 300 yards from here. And I was standing in front of that camera, and I walked around for 20 minutes trying to find a place to put the camera. I said, "There's no way I could have got that camera and walked way up yonder and walked around 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I know, trying to find a spot to put that camera where we could find it." You know.
Well, if it was you, it would have taken more than one picture. Was there just one picture of it, or what? Was that it?
One picture.
Well, if it had been you stomping around, it would have took several pictures.
Well, we've been finding it by my house on every deer trail. It's a big ass bobcat or maybe a mountain lion. We seen his foot track. He's the biggest. My son killed a 29.5 pound bobcat a few years ago. We got his hide in the house.
Damn, that's a big one.
Yeah, and he was 31, 32 inches long from the tip of his nose. It cost me $200 to get his hide leathered out, tanned out. But I found one up there next to that deer script next to my driveway. I followed the path when it crossed this big power line that runs across the swamp. I was walking by, I smelled pure cat dookie. And I looked down, I mean, he just pulled the weeds up and everything. Well, on this road we're fixing to get on, there's one up there where he pulled, I mean, that's a Dakota. That ain't no little cat. I said, I've never used a bobcat or dookie. They'll come back and dookie in the same spot, like anywhere from 5 to 10 times, then they'll move to another spot. But they won't, for some reason, I've never seen a bobcat try to cover the dookie. You see how big this area is, and you can see the claw marks of that sucker.
Yep.
I don't, and that's cat dookie, because it was fresh as fresh, and you could smell those stinking ammonia cat dookie. But everywhere we've been for the last week or so, we finding these like he's trying to cover up his dookie.
You think he could be have a little bit of domestic cat in him?
Yeah, he might. But see, I mean, I could see right behind the house there, and they was, and I found one right up here, and then we went back and we found some behind my house the next day. But I mean, the only reason I looked down because I knew it was a deer trail, but the deer trail was coming under the power line on the far side. That something widened out and just dipped down like a perfect ditch, like a flowing water or something too. As soon as it hits the other side, you know, it goes in different ways. But I found it, and I found 3 or 4. The only reason I looked down that day, because I was looking forward, I smelled it. Smelled just like cat dookie. Yeah, a strong ammonia smell. And I seen his tracks. I mean, that sucker like that. He's a big one if it's a bobcat. But we do have mountain lion, they say around here. I know we got black panthers. Don't smell bad.
That's a little people's deer stand.
Yeah, that's why I saw most of the time I hunt off the ground.
Well, that fella in Alabama I talked to, Jonathan,
Yeah.
he said he's seen little people.
Oh, man. I don't doubt that. What did he say about it?
He said 2 different times he's seen them. He had on like clothes and stuff.
What was he in his yard?
No, out in the woods.
Well, my daddy told me that he was sick and running a fever. This is probably 1946, so this is probably about 1954, 55, somewhere in there. And he said he was right under the fever. And he said a bunch of other people started coming in the door and shit. He lay in the house by himself. Nobody knew he was so sick. And said them little people just run all over the floor doing different things now. He said the only reason I don't believe it's true because I was sick with the fever.
Right.
But if you pull right here just like that, you could throw some limbs something over right there and make you a little rest area, couldn't you?
Yep.
I've never seen this.
Look how the other one does. Look how that other one.
Look at that sweet gum bend over right there and that curve in that sweet gum right there, Bob. Dwight, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that sweet gum right there. See right here? Look at this. I just seen an eyeball right through him. Hey, look how this thing goes bend over. The concrete fell off. And it's not going to ever hold it down. It's going to grow that way. Look how straight these limbs are. It's been here a while.
Well, I'm talking about it right here. I don't know if that happened when these went over.
Some of that big limbs right there.
It's right in front of my stick there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good God, yes, I'll sit there, Bob.
I don't know if that happened when these went over or...
Brother, come here and look at this thing. There's no way in the world that thing fell over like that. It was green when it was broke up. Look at the splinters of that. See, Dakota's been noticing a lot of that stuff. He can see them better than I can. And he took about a 30-minute film hole behind the house the other day where we went. But I know I said, Dwight, I didn't see it. I seen on Dwight's video. Look at that, Bob. You see those splinters? Yeah. Something cracked, bent that thing over purposely when it was green. It ain't dry rotted at all yet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now what would have done that? That little tiny tree there fell on it? Nah. And that, look at that sweet gum been over there. Just like you could throw a tarp right here and have a pretty good little tent site to me.
Oh yeah.
But
you got a soft bed to sleep on.
When you're a kid, man, this stuff feel like you're walking on a mattress.
Yeah.
That's so much all you need to do. Look at that. You see where the part of the tree's missing?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? That's tied in there, and the other one's tied in there. Top of that big ass tree's gone. See, I don't see it nowhere but like that, but over here.
Well, that recorder only recorded for 12 hours and stopped.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Battery went dead.
That's brand new battery then.
Shit, 12 hours and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, you might have something good on it.
Might be. But where's the top of that wild cherry tree? You can see where it was. See it's white. See, you can see that opening up
pulled over this way,
yeah.
and another one pulled over the other way.
Yeah, and the top's missing. Look, both the limbs up there tied to that tree. The very top is missing. Look at the opening. If it wasn't top, there wouldn't be an opening between these trees like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Something had to be down powerful. Where is the top? If it did, the storm broke it out. Where is it? Here, look at this stuff. Right. Look. You can see from here, both of them limbs are spinning down and the top ripped off. Look at that opening between them two wild cherries. That's a big opening. Something's got these leaves down right here. They don't lay down like that.
No.
I was trying to not mess with stuff when I walk. Look, y'all sit back from here. That thing had to have a top in it. It's too big and look at that opening in the middle of it. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Them limbs don't look like they've been that way that too terribly long,
No,
does it?
not too long. I'd say probably maybe 3 months. What you say, Dwight?
It don't look like it's been, it's the same color as the limbs that are attached to the tree. I don't think it's been that way that long at all.
And where's the top of it at? If a tornado or something did just happen to come down top of this tree, why ain't the rest of them broke? Look at the little limbs. Why ain't there nothing else broke? And there's a big gap in the middle. And the top's gone.
That's kind of weird.
That's weird. See, we right here on this whole home. Look at there, old.
Well, I would think with something like this, Marty, that it chased something up the tree and then it just jumped up there and snapped it off and got whatever it chased up there. That's what I would think.
You see that opening in the middle there, don't you? Yeah. You see that? Look at there. There was a top of a tree.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. Where is it?
And then it ain't nowhere near. Looks like something's been rubbing its back right there on that one.
I was looking at.
Yeah.
Look at here. But why is these? Look at the claw marks on this son of a gun. Come here. Y'all need to look at that. Look, Bob. Walk up close to it. Look at all them. You didn't stop. There's nothing else. Look right there. There's claw marks in that sucker.
Oh, I see it.
Look where it stops, Dwight. You see it?
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
That's them claw marks right there. You see them gouges? And then it stops right there. Do you see? I don't see nowhere else. It looks like a little gouge right up yonder. Right there. See it? Right there.
Yeah.
And that's it. What in the hell? You can see the claw marks on that sucker. All the way down, unless, why would that tree, our part of the tree only grow different than others? And it looks like to me claw marks. What you think? Look how it's gouged out. And you can like see 3 claws come down right there. 1, 2, maybe 3. But at least 2 right there. And he scratched it all the way down. Now look at the other tree over there. It ain't, that's bigger than this one. It ain't like that. It's got a couple open places, some veins, but not like this. That's not that very old.
That is interesting.
Yes, it is. That's weird as shit there. It looks like, see now these limbs here, now, you see right there, Bob, they growed together. That's what it was. They growed together and they was up. And then all of a sudden, they decided to split. You see that old scar right there?
Yeah.
Looks like it tried to split before.
Funny that it split like that.
But why didn't the other one split like that? Why didn't the other limb break off right there on the side of it, right there? Up there, right there where I got my light. Why didn't it fall over? That sucker might jump there and watch it. You know what I mean? He's got a perfect distance right there.
Yep.
You doggy.
Well, I had this person tell me one time that if you thought you had a place where they were, if you looked enough, you'd find a tree that they'd been going up and down to watch.
Well, you know,
I said, watch out.
Mm-hmm.
you know, like that tree.
Look out. Stand. What was that? Coyote or something.
Maybe. It don't really sound like coast. Something like
That ought to show up on the recorder pretty good.
Oh yeah, that sounds like it's right over in there.
Kind of sounded like a rooster crowing.
Yeah. Fuckers like to talk like a chicken around here. Ain't a coyote. Sound like my fucking baby, but it don't sound like that far away. They're right there. They right there.
That ain't them. They're being quiet. They're listening to it.
Sounds like one of my babies right there.
That right there sounds like one of your dogs.
They right fucking there. They ain't even 40 yards from us. 30 yards.
You got one that's loose that might be back down there?
I got that old dog, but no, I can tell him.
That ain't him. Might be someone else's dog back in there. That ain't your dog, so. Well, the first sounds was coyotes. That was just now was a beagle. Then I heard a weird rooster type sound in between.
It's kind of fucked up.
So like, he's doing imitations tonight.
I don't
like
know.
Bob. See, Bob said, I regress these 2 owls. I said, fuck no, there ain't no 2 damn owls, not even 1 owl. That's something. And
and that other one was making the other sound. That didn't even sound like nothing.
It sounded like a damn mother hen chicken that was being choked. Didn't it? I mean, I think it was a damn Juby and a damn Obama. I really do. I mean, because he said, here's what he did, right? You heard it. He said, "Walk, walk, walk," and that motherfucker said, "Hoo, hoo, 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 hoo." I mean, that's fucking monkey right there, fucking up and down, you know. So that really blew me away. Because, man, I've heard of hoodies all my life. I've been stomping all over the state, in Georgia, North Carolina, parts of Tennessee, Virginia, since I was 13 years old. One of these competition coon hunts, I got damn trophies in there, tall as I am, ribbons. We had to get rid of them, even a bunch of them in the barn where hunters, you know, had big dogs and all. Wish the fuck I'd stayed doing that. But anyway, but, you know, have you heard anything else strange on the other recorder box? Because I ain't checked my messenger.
No, I finished it.
He finished it, that was it, huh?
Those calls were on the last one.
You know, like I said, I let that damn guy hear about that damn thing. Right, you hear it. He come running up at 11:30 something at night. And stop there. It sounded like he shook that piece of pipe.
Yeah, they fuck with it. They like to fuck with it.
And then he just took right back off, but you couldn't hear him when he took back off. I honestly do believe since the fielder is facing this way, I believe he come from this way, and when he shook it, he went that way because you could hear the footsteps a lot further away than it was when he left. You could hear it just fade out pretty quick. But it sounded like somebody, my boy, now you on that recorder, you're going to hear my son, the one down here, and we talking, so Bob, this is us, I don't think. But we was trying to throw rocks, and we hit it. We could not. I mean, he throws pretty damn good, and he hit it. We could not make that damn pop sound because it had that duct tape on it.
Right.
And I think he was taking them down with a stick and whacking the son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I think we got one where the first one we put out, you could hear one crump up to it. You know that first one? And you can hear
Yeah.
you can hear it
Sound like
breathing and everything.
I said, is that static? Because I don't think that's static. You know, but I'm going to tell you, so it just fucked up. Me living here, right there, these creatures coming through. If I had to mow down these damn weeds, I'm going to tell you, I'll be honest with you. Since I mowed down these weeds, there ain't nothing hit that fucking bone no more. And you seen what ended that damn thick ass shit. And my boy wouldn't tell no lie. He don't believe nothing till he sees it. And he was
I
scared
believe
to death.
that they'll travel through them thick ass weeds now. These weeds come up on your house, they'll be right up on your ass.